Benefits of reading to your child. These habits aren't so much about doing one thing that leads to one result. It's one small change that improves many aspects of your life, like having a financially, emotionally, and socially more successful life. All because your parents read to you at a young age. These skills will help reap the long term benefits of reading to your child. Now let's get into the points. The first point, a positive attitude towards reading and learning as an adult. You won't nag your child through school and tasks. Instead, she'll be willing and eager to learn and do schoolwork. She likely want to read on her own for fun. Well, into adulthood, this snowballs into a further desire to continue fine tuning her skills or learning new ones and advancing as much as she can. Second point, higher vocabulary means success in school. Much of school is still taught verbally. Kids learn from what the teacher is saying and explaining. So kids who know more words will understand their teachers and books more than those who don't. Already, the child who reads will have an advantage over those who don't because they know more words. Third point, longer attention span. Reading is challenging and requires some serious concentration. They are piecing together a story. They are listening to and later. They are learning to read those words for herself. Is challenging for any child. The practice helps build her attention span so she can remain focused and less likely to give up. The fourth point, encourages imagination. Unlike movies or television shows, books have at most a few pages of illustrations. Everything else is up to your child to imagine. This imagination will help her think throughout school and into her career. Fifth point, expanding chain of knowledge. Reading to your child now about trucks seems significant, but because he is introduced to trucks, he'll then want to learn about other automobiles and after that the highways and bridges they travel on. From there, he learn about the construction of bridges and what makes them hold. He might even build a bridge for a science experiment in school, and who knows where this passion will take him even further down the line. Introducing our kids to a wider variety of subjects now sets off a chain of knowledge they can't wait to dig into. Sixth point, confidence. Your child feels confident when he can relate to the stories he reads, or vice versa. He feels good when he can see something in his life he later read in books. He doesn't have much catching up to do when he enters school with already knowing the basics of reading. No longer is there pressure to learn to read from scratch or learning to pay attention during story time when he has already begun that process at home. Seventh point, empathy. I know so much more about my world because of the books I read. Reading stories about other people's experiences helps them understand the feelings of others. Eighth point, a positive relationship between parent and child. Reading aloud now helps build a positive relationship between the two of you. She'll have a positive attitude towards reading and remember it as one of the ways you bonded. I've seen the difference with what reading aloud to kids can do in the short term.